Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide, and welcome in to episode number 260 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful Hump Day Wednesday of bets, also known as April the 13th, 2022. I wanted to see if I was on the right wavelength or if I had to cheat myself. No, I don't. It is April the 13th, 2022. Don't know what the hell was going on there with the intro. Maybe I got a new computer. Maybe I'm looking more clear on the screen. Maybe I actually have the right technology now to do the things that I do here and broadcast every day. I mean, goodness gracious, do I look clear on that screen? Hey, shout out to the investor that believed in me to help me continue to push this project and push my dreams and my passions. And shout out. Appreciate you for helping me with that. But doggone, does that look good here this morning? Hey, before we dive into today's show, my friends, please take a few moments to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL Pod on. Hey, if you are watching on YouTube, you might as well go ahead and hit that notification bell over there as well, so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping on this here channel, like maybe the Wise Words podcast, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time today. No more hesitation, no more delay. It's dropping, it's here. But if you're watching on one of our social media channels, make sure you hit that like button, that thumbs up, that follow button, whatever the case might be, so you never miss any of the additional social media content out there. Or if you're listening to the podcast on your favorite pod directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there too if you haven't already, as I do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket. Hey, you can be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so while you're watching today's show. Maybe go ahead, hit that other like button, leave me a comment, leave me a rating, jump on over yonder in the live chat if you are watching live. You know I love connecting with you guys live here in prime time and popping your comments right up on the screen right about here. Also, hey, if you wouldn't mind, maybe hit that share button too. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cashing degenerate, because that's what I am here at the TTL Pod, and I can't thank you enough when you do all of those things, because it only helps me make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to this episode's description where I have a fuzz on my lip and now it is completely gone. Slide on over to YouTube if you want to see that live in prime time. But down in that description, you will see the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will locate the talkingtheline.com website, all of my additional content and all of my additional social platforms, so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful gambling people, joining me for episode number 260 of the Talking the Line podcast. I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Cappin Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out, get some picks, get some insights, get some laughs. Obviously, as we have already had here today, I hope I can be the jester of your life, if you will. And see what the hell happens from along there. I hope you got the rabbit hole diving shorts firmly affixed today here, my friends, because it is going to get wild. It is going to get weird. We got plenty to dive into. But before we do that, before I tell you what's coming up here on today's show, I mean, man, everything just feels real good, real quality right now. And you know that I'm doing that. Your boy did unplug this here laptop. Now it's plugged in. We ain't got to worry about the show dying on us. What do you know about that? Producer Colt doing the same thing at the same time. Host Colt, all that being said, hey, Producer Colt, yeah, what's up, Host Colt? Got a little something for you needed to do. Okay, what's that? Can you please put up today's best bets of the day on the screen so we can tell everybody how we did? Got your back, bro. Don't worry. All right, so without further ado, today's best bets of the day, actually yesterday's best bets of the day, today's recap from April the 12th, 2022. Oh, goodness, great. It even looks better on this screen now. What is going on? There you go. There you have it. Sorry, my friends. If you play the straight plays, if you're not a special play lover, I know a lot of people aren't, so they just kind of avoid those. Some people like to play them. I always recommend a quarter unit, a half unit, so it doesn't murder you. If you didn't play it, you ended up breaking pretty much exactly even. 2-2 and 1 was the straight plays yesterday. I know I talked about Seattle first 5 plus the half. They busted it right in the body. It wasn't even busted. It was just a push out. We got our money back, but that plus 100 was just way too much for me to pass up. I actually caught it. I was going to catch it at plus 116. It steamed down to plus 100, and then it was up to minus 104, I think, by first pitch on that first 5 money line. So I think that's just a classic case. We were on the wrong side or on the right side. We just got a little bit of closing line value and should have taken the plus a half, and we would have gone up some units there today, or yesterday. But hey, that's all right. Overall, across the week, we are down 2 units. But again, damage control. I'm very, very confident in here in today. I got a brand new parlay that I'm bringing to the show here today, calling it the Wednesday K Parlay, my friends. Did a little bit of research and a little bit of side stuff, kind of diving into some more props. And obviously, yes, these are going to be some K props, but I'm super excited to dish that out. And then I got 4 straight plays here today as well. So we'll dive into those. I took some extra time. I spent some time last night just kind of rehashing some things. I'm really starting to see where these lines are. I'm really starting to see why the books are setting things the way they are so far early in the season. I think the Blue Jays losing was just kind of some horse shit. I think it was to give everybody their opportunity because there were 7 people that I saw on the Yankees by the time first pitch happened. So I'm calling a little bit of bullshit on that one and say we were on the right side at the wrong time. So there you go. There you have it, my friends. Yesterday's best bets of the day from April the 12th, 2022. All right, we'll come back to that here in a little while. Let me go up over yonder here so I can get this rocking and rolling. First thing, actually, how about that? To thee. Sipping on that beautiful black elixir of the gods on this gorgeous Wednesday of bets. You already saw me tweet it out. I am sipping on that Black Rifle Coffee Company. Hey, Black Rifle, you want to sponsor an up-and-coming podcast or a pretty solidified podcast that's about to blow the hell up? Got your back. But I'm sipping on that Black Rifle hazelnut this morning. Goodness sakes, all Friday. Oh, whoo. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. Okie doke, artichokes. Now, you know what happened yesterday? We got plenty to talk about today, so let's not hesitate. Let's not delay. How about that? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Let me find that. Bang, pow, boom. Is that right? Come on. Why aren't you doing that? Oh no. What is going on? Is that not the same right key? Oh boy, this isn't good. Let's see if I can do it this way. Well, I was gonna make this full screen. This isn't good. Let's see here. Well, first, let me tell you what's going on today's show, and then I'll tell you guys while I'm trying to do this. So we got a little bit of MLB. I got 4 picks coming up. We got a good slate to talk about. NBA 2 play-in games. Nothing major there. One of the games, Charlotte against Atlanta, is going to be the Moneyline Dice roll of the day. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to stick around for that. We'll talk all about that first segment of the day, board walking with Cappin Colt. Second segment of the day, we'll dive into that Wednesday K Parlay. 3-legger paying out over 5-1. So stick around for that. Get ready for that extra juice. We'll recap all the best bets of the day. Then we will dive into the Moneyline Dice roll of the day, that aforementioned NBA playing game I just talked about. And we'll get in the second half of the show. Cubbie Corner, Rants Reactions, Crypto Corner, and then Motivation Minutes as per usual. Plenty of nonsense to talk about. I'll get you guys out of here with plenty of time to get a little lunch, relieve yourselves, get yourself in a good place to come right back here for Wise Words dropping at 12 p.m. Central Time. You know how much I shamelessly plug it on Wednesdays, so just keep hanging around. Now, I got to figure out how to do my full screen over here because apparently it's not F11 anymore with the old doggone how to, I don't know. I'm literally, you guys are gonna walk through this with me. I don't know what the hell, how to full screen You know this show. It's professional, but it's sometimes this show, boys and girls. How to full screen my Dell laptop. Yeah, it is F11. Why is it from the however maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Is that it? That's it. Kids, I found it out. Okay, I just didn't know. The technology was smarter than me. Now I already figured it out. We're fucking bang. Figured it out. All right, we're good. We good. We Gucci. Hey, it's all right. That's why they made Google. All right. Need a little water so I can get juice. Because I got a lot of talking. All right. I'll recap all of these bets I give out here very shortly in the first segment of the day. But my friends, you miss any of them, you don't have an opportunity to go look at the best bets, whatever the case might be, just go up to your browser, type in talkingtheline.com/today's-best-bets, and you will see all of the tracking platforms I have them on. You will see all of the best bets right on the website, right there for you. They are not updated yet, but they are updated as soon as the live show is over. So there you go. There you have it. Let's dive into that first segment of the day. Board walking with Cappin Colt. That's right, my friends. Without further ado, let's pull up that board. You know how it looks by now, courtesy of our wonderful friends over there at wagertalk.com. You can see them right there. We'll give them a full shout out. How about that? It actually fits in the screen now, too. Well, if that ain't the coolest doggone thing I've ever seen in my whole life, let's get right on into it. The NBA play-in tournament, my friends, you see it there. Charlotte against Atlanta, Hornets against the Hawks, 505, 506 on that rotation number if you guys are looking. Not going to waste any time there. Just got to tell you guys about it, what's going on. Rotation number 507, 508 is the Spurs against the Pelicans. So a couple of really interesting games. Should be fun to watch. I would definitely, if you're an NBA fan, I would tune into them. But you know me. I'll be watching, but I ain't going to be probably betting because it's just too much nonsense. So I'm going to dive deep into the MLB, my friends. And without further ado, you see it. We got 4 NL games. We got 4 AL games. And we have 5 interleague games. So we got plenty to talk about here today. 13 in total, my friends. First one up on tap. We're going to try and get as close to, they're not going to be exact, but we'll get through NL first, then AL, then interleague. So first one up, rotation number 951 and 952. We have the Washington Nationals. Shout out my guy, Balboa. Rocky, my boy. Shout out. Appreciate you. All love. And going up against Max Fried and the Braves. Josh Gray or John Gray. Josiah Gray? It's John Gray. It's one of those. Josiah Gray, I think it is. John Gray. I don't know. For the Nationals. Do have a play out of this one. It's not a side. It's not a total. It is on one of the pitchers. Obviously, it's probably not on Gray. So stick around for the second segment of the day. I'll tell you all about that. Next one up. We have rotation number 953 and 954. We got 11:35 a.m. Central Time first pitch. Let me pull this up over here so I'm on the same page as y'all. Here we go. We got Kyle Hendricks coming out, the professor for the Cubbies, and Zach Thompson for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A couple of key things that really stood out to me and allowed me to make a play pretty confidently in this matchup. I am going to go to the Cubbies. We're going to take the Cubs first 5 money line minus 132 is where I saw it at, where I picked it up at. It has ticked up a little bit since then, but point blank period, my Cubbies look good. They're rolling. In these meetings with the Pirates, the last 5 overall, they are 5-0 in the first 5 innings. They have completely won them outright. That is straight up. Last 10 meetings, they're 8-2 straight up in the first 5 innings. Last 5 Hendricks starts, they are 2-3 straight up in the first 5 innings, but I love it to go above 500 here with a simple win in the first 5 innings, and then it becomes 3-2. So a couple of the trends in the background there, but I really like the Cubs to come out rocking and rolling here, especially with this pitchy matchup. You already see it there. Kyle Hendricks against Zach Thompson. I already mentioned it, but Hendricks has had a boatload of success in his career against this Pirates lineup, the actual lineup in here, not the Pirates team. Well, the Pirates team too, but this actual lineup. 95 at-bats against him, 153 batting average allowed, 171 OBP, and a 439 OPS against these roots in this lineup. 17 Ks, only 1 walk, my friend. Now, it is very interesting, only 17 Ks with 95 at-bats faced. Take stock of that and stick around for the second segment of the day, the Wednesday K Parlay. But let me tell you a little bit about Thompson. He's only had 18 at-bats against this lineup, but he's allowing a 271 batting average to these Cubbies, 417 OBP and a 729 OPS. He's only got 5 Ks, 2 walks against this lineup. I think he gets absolutely destroyed. He has faced the Cubs twice in his career, but it was when he was on the Marlins, if you guys do remember, not here on the Pirates. And wouldn't you know, he's 0-2 straight up in the first 5 innings against the Cubs in his career. I love that trend to continue as well. Give me the Cubbies, first 5 money line, first best bet of the day. I suggest you take it for rotation number 953, 954. First pitch, 11:35 a.m. Central, kids. We're going to be wrapping up this show, and that thing's going to be going off. So I can't wait. We got morning sweats. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it grooving. Rotation number 955, 956. We have the New York Mets trotting out Max Scherzer, Mad Max, against the Philadelphia Phillies trotting out Aaron Nola. Wowza Kapowza. They've now got minus money, but Max Scherzer and the Mets were plus money this morning, and last night I couldn't believe my eyes. You see it there, right on the ticker, opened up plus 105. Now 102, 105 across the market, it seems to be. But still, regardless, I don't know what's going on. And in my mind, that's just telling everybody to run to the Mets, run to Scherzer. I was looking at the first 5 plus a half. I think it's going to be really back and forth. I think that potentially the Phillies could just destroy him in the first 2 innings. Then Scherzer could also come out and have an absolutely electric first 4, blow it in the 5th. I have no idea. I'm going to stay out of it. I think that line movement is very, very, very scary. With that line movement, I would tell you to lean more towards the Phillies, but overall, in general, I am going to stay away from this one. So there's my thoughts. There's my overall peak of interest, if you will, in the Mets versus the Phillies. Next one up, rotation number 957, 958. We have the San Diego Padres and Sean Manaea going up against the San Francisco Giants and Logan Webb. I do have a play out of this matchup, and I'm actually getting more excited about it by the second. So without further ado, let me go back over here real quick. Let me make sure we're on the same page. There we go. All right, my friends, just making sure I got the right numbers and everything up here in front of me. Yep, good to go. So yeah, here, Padres versus the Giants. Honestly, I think this is going to be back and forth. It really does come down to the pitching matchup for me. The Giants traditionally haven't been stupendous, spectacular against lefties by any means. And Sean Manaea is just my dog, man. Like, he is top notch. I love Sean Manaea. I love backing him in the first 5, especially if you're giving me plus a half. I know we faded Logan Webb to start the season, and he did pretty damn well on the money line, but it's almost the exact same number here today. And he just did too damn good in the opening start of the season. I think he does a little bit of struggling here today. I'm not saying he's going to give up 8 runs in the first 5 or in the first 3 and get yanked, but I do think he's going to struggle here more than Sean Manaea will. And that's just simply because both of these guys have faced these lineups heavily. And I think we see some of the same exact trends here happen today. So as far as this pitching matchup does go, Sean Manaea faced this lineup 64 at bats against him, 169 batting average allowed, 266 OBP, and a 558 OPS. Compare that to Logan Webb against this Padres lineup, 62 at-bats, only 2 less, but 286 batting average allowed, 357 OBP, and a 741 OPS. I really think Logan Webb gets beat up here today, and I looked into last year, and he actually held a 5.82 ERA against the Padres last year, and I really, really, really think he gets destroyed. I already mentioned it, but that first start of the season for Webb was way too good, and I think it's a little bit of a setup, not to mention how tight these lines are and everything going on with the Padres being 1-4 straight up in the first 5 innings in the last 5 meetings, but 5-5 straight up in the last 10. So I think we get back to a little bit of normalcy, a sense of normalcy. Again, one more time, the Padres don't have to be winning this outright. They just need to have it tied. My next best bet up on the board here today, San Diego Padres first 5 plus a half on the run line. Okie dokie. There's the National League artichokes. Let's dive in to the American League. Next rotation number up on tap, 959, 960. We got the Boston Red Sox going against the Detroit Tigers. And we have Nathan Eovaldi going up against Eduardo Rodriguez. Oh, wouldn't you know, I have a play out of this game as well. And it is simply because of that name you see there, Mr. Eduardo Rodriguez. You say, why does that sound familiar? Why does that seem like that's not the right team? It's because he was a Boston Red Sox he was a Red Sox last year, I guess. Last year in the rotation, it is his revenge game right here, right now, my friends. I absolutely love it. This is not a fade of Boston because they burned us on the 2 for Tuesday parlay yesterday. This is simply because this is a perfect spot to back at Eduardo Rodriguez and to fade Nathan Eovaldi. I'm point blank period banking on Rodriguez to come out hot, fired up, just absolutely punching out, dealing to his previous team. And I think Nathan Eovaldi is going to struggle here a little bit. He's actually faced this Detroit Tigers lineup a handful of times, 62 at bats against them. Times he's faced him, 285 batting average allowed, 378 OBP, and a 705 OPS. I don't know. I like it a lot. I like those trends to kind of continue. I like him to kind of struggle, maybe give up one or two. Maybe the Tigers win this one outright again. They lose the full game. I'm not saying they have to win it outright. They just got to have it tied. And when you know, in the last 5 meetings, the Tigers are 4-1 to the first half run line plus a half. I absolutely love it. They've actually been winning outright. They haven't just been tying it. They've been winning it outright, but they're 4-1 to that first 5 plus a half. So I just wanted to give you that trend as well. So third best bet of the day coming out of rotation number 959, 960. Detroit Tigers, first 5 run line plus a half. All right, next one up. Rotation number 961, 962. We got the Oakland Athletics and Frankie Montas against Tampa Bay Rays and Shane McClanahan. I love Frankie. I love McClanahan too, is the problem. I think this game's going to be bananas. I think it's going to be a back and forth pitchers duel. So does everybody and their brothers. 60% of bets coming in on the under, 77% of the handle coming in on the under. Hasn't gone anywhere, though. Opened at 7.5, stayed at 7.5. It is getting the juice, though. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, yeah, I do. Stay the hell away. Just enjoy this matchup as a pure baseball fan. Next one up, rotation number 963, 964. You got the Toronto Blue Jays up against the New York Yankees. In the Bronx, Garrett Cole taking the bump against Jose Barrios. You saw it. We saw it. We backed Toronto yesterday, and it just did not work out how we thought it was going to work out. And I was thinking the exact same thing. Garrett Cole kind of struggled to open up the season. I think he struggles again here today, but I just didn't want to get overzealous and get burned for almost the exact same thought track that I had yesterday. So going to stay away from that one in general. The next one up, rotation number 956 or 965, 966. Got the Seattle Mariners and Robbie Ray going up against the White Sox and Dallas Keuchel. Wanted to get involved with Seattle right off the bat, but you know how the White Sox are against lefties, and I am not daring to fade that lineup. I did it one time this year, and I was like, they can't stay that hot against lefties, right? No, they started this season the same way that they ended last season, the season before that, and the season before that. So stay away from fading the White Sox when they're facing lefties. I'm not for certain, though, that that Mariners lineup can't make some noise against Keuchel being the lefty, too. But I'm going to stay out of that one. I'm going to take some data. I'm going to take some notes on that game and hopefully come out with some good stuff we can take going forward. So there you go. There you have it. My opinions in the AL matchups. Now we got 5 interleague matchups here, or actually 4. Looks like we see it there right now. Kansas City Royals. That's why you tune into the Talking the Line podcast live in primetime. Kansas City Royals against the St. Louis Cardinals has been postponed. I would imagine for weather, it is super shitty outside right now. And I would not be surprised if it's even shittier down south. So there you go. Rotation number 971, 972 is off the board, has been postponed. Kansas City Royals against the St. Louis Cardinals. So we got 4 left to talk about. Interleague matchups, my friends. The next one up is actually my last best bet of the day. And it didn't come true for us yesterday. It was a push, and I firmly believe it comes true for us here today. So we're going to the Cleveland Indians and Tristan McKenzie. I do believe it is. Sorry if I'm, it's Tristan McKenzie. Okay. Sometimes I get on the show and I just go blank in the noggin. But Tristan McKenzie going up against Cincinnati Reds and Nick Lodolo. You say Nick Lodolo. Who? I have no idea, but I'll tell you what. I love it so much because he is making his official MLB debut. I talked about it yesterday with Matt Brash. Now we get an opportunity to back him once here again. This is going to be a very good spot. Shout out again to Triple M's, my girl Megan, making money that you can really target and make some solid profits here early on in the season. So you obviously already see everybody's all over Cleveland, and, it was very interesting that they opened up as the dog in this spot. They are the perceived much hotter team. Their offense is much hotter, and And then I looked at the matchup. I said, McKenzie, and who the hell is Lodolo? And then the alarms went off in my head. I said, damn, McKenzie's gets beat up against the Reds. And I don't know who Lodolo is. I bet this is his debut. And wouldn't you know it, it is Nick Lodolo's MLB debut. There's no tape on him. Shit, you can't even go to some of the websites I use and even find any back alley deal stat information on him. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. These are the type of guys I like. Cleveland doesn't necessarily struggle against lefties, but it definitely works in our favor for him to be a lefty. So I like it a lot. Not to mention, it is MASH City for the Reds anytime that they have faced Tristan McKenzie in their careers in this lineup. This lineup has a 267 batting average, 567 OBP, and an 833 OPS against Tristan McKenzie, this lineup being the Reds. So I think they absolutely destroy him. I think they absolutely come out guns a-blazing. And you tell me why the Guardians would need to be the underdog on the first 5 and for the full game, especially for the first 5 when they're 4-0-1 straight up in the last 5 meetings in the first 5 innings. I don't know. You tell me. I don't set lines. I just bankrupt them. I'm taking Cincinnati Reds on the money line, first 5 money line. Cincinnati Reds, first 5 money line. That's my last best bet of the day. Those are all 4. So we'll quickly get through the rest of these here today. Rotation number 969, 970. We got Clayton Kershaw going up against Chris Paddock. More specifically, the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Minnesota Twins. You say, what the hell? The Twins really did overhaul that lineup. Oh, they got Chris Paddock floating around there in that rotation. I said, yeah, the same damn thing myself. I couldn't even believe it. So no play, no side, no total. I'm good. I'm at. But I did find a nice little nugget of information that may or may not have been on the Wednesday K prop. So tune in next segment of the day. Coming right up. Next matchup. Rotation number 973, 974. First pitch at 2:40 p.m. Central Time. Houston Astros, Arizona Diamondbacks, Framber Valdez, Merrill Kelly. Do have a play out of this matchup. Not a best bet of the day. Not a side, not a total. It's on the Wednesday K Prop Parlay. So, hey. Stick around. Second segment of the day. Final one. Rotation number 975, 976. We got the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Baltimore Orioles, to be more specific. Once again, Corbin Burns against John Means. I don't know. I'm scared. It freaks me out. Corbin Burns look like dog shit against my Cubbies, but do the Brewers continue to struggle against Baltimore? Or what in the hell is going on over there? I thought they were the 4th best team in the baseball league. What the hell done happened? Apparently not. Apparently them, critics who, let's not go down that rabbit hole. There's a lot of, I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of stupid media members who say a lot of stupid shit. And that was one of them. The Milwaukee Brewers are not the 4th best team in baseball. I'm sorry. Point blank period. They're just not. They gave up a 2-0 loss to Baltimore. They're terrible. They're not terrible, but they're not the 4th best team in baseball. I'll tell you that. So no opinion on this game, actually. I got nothing out of it. Maybe look to John Means for a little bit of action. I think he has some success. I don't know what Corbin Burns is going to be this year, but there you go. There you have it. My thoughts on the final interleague and the final MLB game on today's board. Milwaukee Brewers against the Baltimore Orioles. Let's scroll down just a little bit here. Let you guys check out the old NHL board. Goodness gracious. Give me a sip of coffee. My brain's short-circuiting over here. That's exactly what it was. Like sometimes I take a sip of coffee and it's just like clunk. Something just plugs into my brain. It's just like I'm back in action. It's crazy. So 3 sips and we can get on to the next segment. You see there, Rangers against the Flyers, Habs against the Blue Jackets. Kraken and the Jets got postponed, and the Kings and the Avs are still rocking and rolling. I got no opinions, but I got another sip of coffee to take. I'll tell you that. Whoo! Oh shit! Hey, there you go. How about that? Welcome into. Can we get that off of the screen? Can we not have that up there? Would that be cool? Like, would that be cool for you to like do? Like, we wouldn't have to. Dope. Awesome. Good. Glad that's not up there. All right. So we keep moving. We keep grooving. That does it for the first segment of the day. Wow. Right at 30 minutes at the top of the hour. After the top of the hour, I am getting pretty doggone good at this, ain't I? What do you know about that? That is Boardwalking with Cappin Colt. Okay, my friends, let me get rid of this so I can be set to rock and roll here for y'all in a minute for the next thing. Remember, you got to hit, if you got a Dell laptop, here's some more alpha for you. You got a Dell laptop, you want to put it in full screen, you got to hit that FN key before you hit the F11. There ain't just no F11 be jagging around. You got to hit that damn FN key. That it don't work for you. So let me get rid of that. Let me do one of these. Oh, let me do one of those. Let me do one of this. And now tell you that it's time for the second segment of the day. The special play of the day. The Wednesday K Parlay. Ha! Or maybe a little less of ha here today. Maybe Taiwan. But no. None of those. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's talk about it. First leg on the Wednesday K Parlay. We're going to the matchup between... Let me make sure I remember here. Goodness gracious, I got to remember who the hell they are. Oh, yeah. Washington and Atlanta. I know the pitcher. I just totally forgot. Washington and Atlanta. First leg, we're going to the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. We're going under 5.5 total Ks. Now, I took some side notes when I was looking at this morning. He averages 4.67 against the Nats, so shout out. That's dope. He also only has 25 Ks in 96 at-bats against the Nats, so that's fucking dope. And then I tweeted this out this morning, if you didn't see it. The Nats are averaging 1.7 Ks versus left-handed pitching. Max Fried is a lefty, so they're hitting him pretty well. And a whopping 8.2 Ks per game against right-handed pitching. So that's why I tweeted it out. Because Max Fried is going under 5.5 total Ks for the first leg of the Wednesday K Parlay. Second leg on the Wednesday K Parlay, another under. Clayton Kershaw under 5.5 total Ks, plus 100 odds, makes this a little bit juicy for us for it only being 3 legs. I went back and forth on this one for a while, and I said, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine not even taking this on. I can't believe hearing this information and not getting fully involved. Clayton Kershaw is obviously coming back off of injury. He is going to be on a pitch count here today. He is not going to be full live in prime time. He might not even go the full 5, my friends. He might, if depending on what this lineup does to him, which I do think they might have a little bit of success. So I can tell you, hold on, wait a minute. I want to tell you who they're actually playing. Goodness gracious, what the heck am I doing here? Come on. Oh, the Twins. Yeah, the Minnesota Twins. That's right. Yeah, I already talked about that. Who the hell is the Twins got all on their team? So pitch count, number 1. And then I also saw he's gone over 5.5, this exact number, once in his last 5 starts. Once. And he was healthy. Now he's coming back off of injury on a pitch count. And he's gone over it once in the last 5 games. Second leg, Wednesday K Parlay. Clayton Kershaw under 5.5 Ks. The last leg, third and final, because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Wednesday K Parlay. But we're taking another under. Framber Valdez under 5.5 Ks as well. You better believe it. You got the old Astros playing the old D-backs. Everybody's immediately looking, oh shit, Valdez is going to just deal right through this D-backs lineup. D-backs don't strike out as much as you would think they do. They just line it out, drop at people, hit into double plays, do stupid shit, and that's why they don't win games, point blank, period. But what I will tell you is that they are begging you to take the over in this spot. They are giving you solid plus money on Framber Valdez over 5.5, and they are begging you to take that. Do not do it. There is no way he gets over this 5.5. He might even get to 5 and smack everybody in the mouth that decided to do 5.5 and go over 5.5. And I am just fine with that sweat, because I will tell you, with a total set at 5.5, he has gone under that 5.5 4 out of the last 6 starts. So 4-2 to the under 5.5 in his last 6 starts. I love that trend to keep rocking and rolling for the third and final leg of the Wednesday K Parlay, paying out at over 5-1 odds, plus 518 the last time I looked. But in case you missed any of those, in case you didn't hear any of my analysis prior, in case you weren't here for the best bets to kick things off for the day, my friends, don't you worry your bottom dollar, because I'm going to tell you what's up right here, right now. I just remembered I might have not retweeted. No, I definitely did. No, I'm here. I didn't know if I liked and retweeted my show for today. I had no damn clue. Hell of a time to double check, because it is time now, my friends, to recap all of my best bets of the day and the Wednesday K Parlay for this beautiful Wednesday of action, also known as April the 13th, 2022. Whew. Live from Truist Park, my friends. This is home of the Atlanta Braves, where they do the classic chop. You better believe it. It gets wild. It gets live here on Wednesdays in the A. Please, my friends, rip out your sports books and for a full unit, whatever you play as your full unit, hammer in these 4 straight plays right here. The Chicago Cubs first 5 money line, the Cincinnati Reds first 5 money line, the Detroit Tigers first 5 run line plus a half, and the San Diego Padres first 5 run line plus a half. You want to get a little extra juicy? You want a little extra bang for your buck? Well, we got the Wednesday K Parlay on the opposite side of that screen, paying out over 5-1 odds. We're taking Max Fried under 5.5 Ks, Clayton Kershaw under 5.5 Ks, and Framber Valdez under 5.5 Ks for an exact odds payout of plus 518. I see 4 straight plays, 1 special play. That special play you will play for a half unit or a quarter unit, whatever you can afford. Please do not bankrupt yourself on that, but I do believe it is going straight to the pay window. But before it can, I need you to lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing or not. I can't tell you what to do, but I highly suggest you do. Not investment advice, simply spectacular advice. And whatever the current best line is on your
favorite sports book.
Woo! Come on. We got books bankrupt. 4-0, 5-0. Done. Bring out the brooms. It's a clean sweep. One more time for all of you watching. Wednesday's best bets OTD of the day for April the 13th, 2022. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, my friends. There we go. There we have it. First half of the show. That'll do it for all my best bets of the day and a special play. But don't worry, don't dip out. We got plenty of other stuff to talk about, more rabbit holes to dive into. Only 38 minutes after the top of the 10 o'clock hour, so we got plenty of time. First things first, we got to get through here today. That's right. It's time for today's Moneyline Dice roll of the day, my friends. If you're watching live on some social media platform, tag at everything in between. You know what? I'm going to do it right here, right now, live in prime time. I'm going to say right underneath the doggone thing, I'm going to say it's time, so everybody can see it's time for today's at Moneyline Dice roll of the days. For all of you tuning in live, seeing it, you're hearing me say this right now. But this is about to come out live in prime time. 1, 2, 3. Bang. How about that? Just tweeted it out. Here we go. Okay. Now, so everybody knows, everybody's on the same page. It does so happen that yesterday the Moneyline Dice took care of business. Carolina on the money line was a W. They did beat the New York Rangers, so now the Dice are 1-1 on the week. My friends, you see it in the ticker. They even themselves up with NHL. Now they take off the skates, lace up the Jays. They're heading to the NBA hardwood. Couple of play-in games tonight. They got their eyes set or their side set. Nice. On this game right here. Charlotte Hornets against the Atlanta Hawks. The Charlotte Hornets are the 5.5-point home favorite. Let me double check just so I'm telling you the right thing and if that line has moved or not on us since the last time I looked. No, it is at 5.5, so staying right around there. Minus 200 on the money line for the Hawks. And the total is set at 235.5, 236, depending on where you are looking. So, you know the drill, my friends. If you haven't been here before, you definitely don't, but you're soon about to find out. Without further ado, the first roll of the day. Home or away? Are we going to be taking the home team Atlanta Hawks? Or are we going to be slipping and sliding over to the away team Charlotte Hornets? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you if I tried, but I promise you we find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Home team. Home team. Oh, sorry. Home team. Atlanta Hawks. I wonder if I can. Does it make it? Does it do that? Come on. Can you? Come on. Ah, damn. I wish it focused. Does anybody know how to do that? Anybody know how to do that shit? I wish I knew how to do that shit. It'd be kind of cool if I knew how to do that shit. I don't know. I always see the girls doing it on their makeup tutorials and shit. I don't know. Hey, I'm not saying I watch makeup tutorials. I'm just saying I've watched freaking, they're really good at producing their shit. So I learn. I'm a sponge. That's all I am around here. Oh, shoot. I'll tell you what. I'm getting hot. I'll tell you what. I'm getting fucking hot. I'm sorry, kids. Pause for the second roll of the day. I gotta get situated because I'm just gonna be too damn hot during this whole doggone thing. So, home team, Atlanta Hawks, going right below my doggone face. Hey, just so you guys know, I do have shorts on underneath that. There go my pants, though. You don't believe me? I do have. Nope, it's all right. Maybe I do only have underwear on there. You guys are just gonna have to guess. Who knows? But that was too damn hot. Whoo! Feels a lot better in here now. Okay. Second roll of the day. Moneyline or ATS. Please, for the love of goodness, can we just get the 5.5? Or we're going to get chalky with the 2 bills? I don't know. It's not my pick. We soon find out from the Moneyline Dice in 3, in 2, in 1. Moneyline. Great. Minus 200. Unofficially, Atlanta Hawks, Moneyline minus 200. Final roll of the day, the wild card die. Will the die be doubling down on that Hawks money line? Will it be slipping on over to the total to say, hey, Colt, hey, crew, we got a second play for you? 2 straight to the pay window? I don't know. Maybe they're going to have some nonsense. Maybe they're going to need their usual rake and reshake. I have not a clue. But I assure you, hopefully we find out for the last time in 3, in 2, in 1. Money line. Away money line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first re-rake and shake of the week. So, you know the drill. We don't do the formalities. We don't do the nonsense. It ain't about that. It's about going straight to it, straight after it here. So a little dice ASMR for your Wednesday morning. And get those tingles rocking and rolling. Yeah. So for hopefully the final time, the Moneyline Dice select on the Charlotte Hornets against the Atlanta Hawks. Home, ATS, under. Home ATS and the under. The dice have spoken. If you want a guaranteed take 2 tickets straight to the pay window tonight, not per me, not per any living, breathing, heart beating human being on this planet, but per the all-knowing, ever-present cubicle objects to be known as the Moneyline Dice, hammer in right here, right now. The Atlanta Hawks minus 5.5 and the under 235.5 half in their matchup with the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Thank you, Dice. Thank you, Dice. One more time. Atlanta Hawks minus 5.5, under 235.5. You see, you look at these, and it's just a black die, right? Little do you know, is it is a translucent black die. Whoa. But you wouldn't know that unless you go to moneylinedice.com. You'll see it here in just a second and get your own set of Moneyline Dice. Check out this amazing product. Not only does it help you cash tickets, not only is it enjoyable to roll some doggone die to figure out a little extra play. See there, moneylinedice.com. How you doing? Oh, wait, we got a discount code too, so you don't just have to go over there and willy-nilly spend your money without something in return. Slide on over there. Pick out your Moneyline Dice. Pick out a tracking book if you want to. Whatever you feel like you need in your card at that given time, you put it in there. You head on over to that card. You see the coupon code. You know how Web2 works. You know how this world runs. Slide in right there. TTL10. That is TTL10 at checkout. And you're going to get 10% off your first order at moneylinedice.com. So we're all on the same page. ATL minus 5.5 and the under 235.5. that does it for today's Moneyline Dice roll of the day. Okay, my friends. I need some water. That's what I need. Oh. That's some high quality H2O. All right. Well, let's get in the second half of the show here. I don't know about you guys, but I got some rabbit hole diving shorts on. I can get into some nonsense. I don't know about you guys are down to it, but shit, I'm gonna get into some nonsense. So, without further ado, my friends, let's get into the first segment of the first half of the day. If I can, here we go. It's time for my Cubbie Corner. That's right, my friends. You see it there. First things first. Already talked about it. It was already one of my best bets of the day. Again, Chicago Cubs first 5 money line, 150%. Hendricks against Thompson. You see it there. It is first pitch in but now 49 minutes from now, 10:46. It is at 11:35 a.m. Central Time. So make sure you, 48 minutes from now. Holy shit, it's coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry, kids. Make sure you get your bets put in. I think we have an absolutely electric day. I think we have another dope-ass day. My soapbox, my enjoyment, I don't know, for today's Cubbie Corner. See you later, Seiya Suzuki, baby. Oh, my. Whoa. What adjustment period? ADJUSTMENT. I don't know how to spell that. Yes, I do. That's right. But fucking say I don't. He don't give a damn about that shit. He said, come over from the Eastern world, and like it's gonna be something crazy. Like I'm not gonna be able to stroke the old bat, pick up the old pine, and smoke the old leather. Like I'm not gonna be able to flash the glove out there in the beautiful Kentucky bluegrass. Come on, I'm Seiya Suzuki. You know what the hell, Mr. Mike Trout, I love you. You know what the hell is going on. You thought he was gonna come in here. You thought that Seiya was gonna show up and be talking about Mike Trout and not live up to the same exact legacy here in the Cubbie blue and red. And those wonderful, wonderful blue pinstripes look so great on that young man, especially as he's trotting around the bases for his second fucking blast of the day. I digress, but I'm telling you, it's a good time to buy stock in Seiya Suzuki. Matilda even thinks so too. Shout out, Cubbies. We'll see you here in now but short 47 minutes from now. So how about that? Shout out. My math's doing pretty good today. We'll see if I can keep it moving. Cubbies against the P-Roots today, 11:35. I was all right there. 11:35 a.m. Central Time at Pittsburgh Pirates, Chicago Cubbies. Okie dokie, artichokes. That does it for my Cubbie Corner of the day. Hey, just quick little, just a little divert there. We're in the corner. Bang. Now we're back. Second half of the show. Second segment of the second half of the show. My rants and reactions. That's right, my friends. Got a little bit of nonsense to talk about. It's going to be more MLB than anything. There's really not a lot of NFL going on. You know, McShay and I don't even know why. Oh, man. You deserve your love. You deserve your. Why am I blanking right now? Todd McShay and Mel Kiper. There we go. They deserve their love right now. Obviously, you know, they're pumping out shit left, right, and center, but shoot me. I don't give a damn about mock drafts. Kill me. Hang me at the stake. Bury me up to my neck and stone me. I don't give a damn about mock drafts. I really, really, really don't. Like, I just show up that day and have some fun. Like, yeehaw, let's watch the draft. Woohoo! Last year was surprised. Got fucking Justin Fields on my team. So I was pretty fucking excited about that. I didn't have any hinkling. Didn't even waste time even thinking about Justin Fields. So it was even better that the young man from Suwanee, Georgia, who I've been watching for the last decade almost. Well, not decade, but you know what the hell I'm saying. I got to find out what episode that was because that was absolutely electric. That was one of the best moments of my life. Not the best moment of my life by any means, but pretty damn dope is what I will tell you. Now, don't really want to waste time on the draft. NBA play-in games, yeehaw, hoop and holla. Do I give a damn about that either? No. Been trying to give out NBA plays this year. Not working spectacularly. If I see the value, maybe I'll give it to you, but I don't see any. I don't know which way to go. I would take the 5.5. I would be on the contrarian side of the Moneyline Dice on their spread pick. I actually would take the under. I do like that play from them, but I don't know. I don't know what happens here in the NBA. So I'm pretty tapped out at this point in time, and I'm just trying to find the best value I can for you guys when it comes to the MLB playing on the diamond. So I'll keep doing that. Also on top of that, we got a little NHL. I mean, no real major news. There's like a couple of guys that are like, oh shit, wait a minute. Whoa, what am I talking about? NHL, there is huge news. I got to tweet this out. I already composed a tweet and I just haven't, dude, I forgot. Oh my gosh. So that being said, I just realized I need a quick little reset. Okay. That being said, that was nice. The eyes were getting a little dry there. Our Blackhawks, one of the legends of our Blackhawks, of our dynasty Blackhawks, should have wore this tomorrow, but hell of a fucking time to wear it today. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Marian Hossa, Big Hoss. He's signing a one-day contract with the Hawks tomorrow and will have his jersey number 81 retired in the rafters. I am so juiced. Hey, big O for Marian. Everything you did for the team, for these dynasties over the course of your career, man. Cannot wait to see that tomorrow. I'll be tweeting that out. There was a sick-ass video. Actually, there is a really sick-ass video. I'm going to tweet it out right now because I already composed that tweet. It's crazy how this works. Marian Hossa is signing a one-day contract with the Blackhawks tomorrow and will have his jersey officially retired. His jersey, number 81, officially retired. Bang, check that out. All right, so, dude, I'm tweeting during the show. Look at me go. How about that shit? So, yeah, there you go. Bing, bang, pow. We didn't even have that on the old agenda here, and I totally forgot about that, and I was able to tweet it out. So, boom. How about that? So, let's see here. A couple of MLB updates. Lucas Giolito, sorry Sox fans, or maybe I'm not, hits the IL. Never want to see any injuries, but doggone, that sucks. Also, AJ Pollock, he also hits the IL. So the White Sox took a couple of hits there, but should be all right. Told you about Taijuan Walker yesterday. Apparently he has shoulder bursitis. So I don't know exactly what the fuck bursitis is, but I know it's probably something not good. And he has hit the IL as well. And then one other MLB announcement, Miss Alyssa Naken. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Nakken, Alyssa Naken, was sitting in the old bullpen or in the batting cages, wherever the hell she was. I think she was in the batting cages when something went down last night's game or 2 nights ago. I can't remember when it was. And they said, Alyssa, we need you at first base. She, to which, took off her hoodie, grabbed the closest helmet she could find, stuck it on her dome piece with her ponytail all tied up tight underneath it, and became the first woman to coach in an MLB game. First ever woman. It was obviously just a first base, quick little substitution thing, but still, shout out Alyssa Naken. You know I'm all about the ladies. You know I'm a mama's boy. You know I'm a Grammy's boy. If y'all know me, you know I'm all about my ladies, and you know I always love showing those ladies that love and respect because they deserve it too, man, because at the end of the day, yeah, you know me, like I think there should be the division, right? But like, yo, that is cool as shit. That is awesome. Like, I fucking love that. Like, yo, if you think about this, you had some badass chick coaching the Cubs and took them to the World Series and hoisted that shit and hopped on stage and go, look at me now. The bros would be hyped. The whole city would lose. I'd be hyped. Shout out, ladies. That'd be nuts. I'm not saying that's what this is. This is just the start. But shout out to Alyssa Naken, making history. First woman in MLB to coach a game. Not necessarily coach a game, but she was at first base. She was reading signs. She was chirping. She was talking. She was involved. Shout out to Alyssa Naken. You ladies deserve your love. And when you're making big strides, big, huge leaps of faith like that, that's something I can definitely attest with and something I really appreciate. So shout out. Giants member of the Giants staff became first base coach last night or 2 nights ago, whenever it was. I was just reading the story. RBC Heritage tomorrow, my friends. No official plays for you. Nothing all too major after the Masters. Might have some stuff dished out throughout the day. Might have a top 20, top 10 play just so we can get a little extra plus money, Paulie, throughout the weekend. Maybe a little first round leader, make miscuts, some stuff we can have a little plus money. I might have some stuff come out tomorrow, but that's about all I got as far as pre-show sheet. Let me see here. No late breaking news. If you guys are watching, I know I just tweeted out some stuff. If you guys are watching, I'm going to try and start doing that during the show. Just kind of refresh some shit and you guys can see what I'm talking about during the show. Because I don't just talk about bets. I talk about a lot of nonsense, a lot of fun shit. And I like you guys jumping in the chat. So that's what I'm actually talking about. If you're on Twitter, you're trying to comment at me, Periscope sucks. Please fix the platform, Periscope, or whatever the hell you jagaloons are doing over there. I really don't know what you're doing, but I cannot read comments on Twitter. I can read them on YouTube. I can read them on Facebook. They go right into my software. Bang, I can start talking to you guys. So if you guys want to comment, you want to have your stuff featured like literally right here on the show, and I'll literally stop the show and talk about it. Whatever your question is, fuck, you can ask me what my favorite color is. You can ask me who my favorite team is. It's not the Cubs. Of course, it's the Cubs. Anything in between or a bet you're looking at. I don't care. I want to connect with you. I love building community. I love networking. I love meeting people. So please hop in. If you're a member of the TTL faithful or not, jump in the live chat. I'd love to connect with you. But no late breaking news that I can see. No, nothing I can see really all too major. So seems to be we are in a good spot, my friends, to wrap up today's Rants Reactions. All right. Without further ado, let me slide on over here to my other monitor real quick. Okay. We'll do this. I think that should be good. Oh, yeah. Perfect. All right. Without further ado, my friends, it is now time for the third segment of the second half of the show, my Crypto Corner. And don't you forget about it, ladies and gentlemen. This edition of Colt's Crypto Corner is brought to you by Ether Brews, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Your first ever 3D generative, fully interactive NFT project with 4,444 in the collection. Just about 2,700 out there, 61% sold out if you want me to be exact. I'm telling you, there's nothing out there like it. You can literally look at it right on your wallet in OpenSea. You can spin it around. You can zoom in. No, not just literally you look at the JPEG and you zoom in. You can literally spin the beer around. You can zoom even closer into it. It doesn't go blurry. You can look at the top. You can look at the bottom. You can see what's on that chain dangle around the neck. Did you know beer cans have necks? I didn't know they had necks. Well, I do now because I got one that's got a nice Bitcoin chain around its neck. But how did I know that? Because I can spin it around. I don't just have the JPEG. I can go straight, enter the number on the website, etherbrews.com, ETHRBREWS.com, or I can go right in my wallet. I can see it there. Or I can go and I can check Ether Brews, the generative collection, and I can type in a number, something I like, and I can sweep the damn floor too. I don't know. But hey, maybe check them out. etherbrews.com, ETHRBREWS.com, or ETH_R_brews on Twitter. Okay, so I was live during the show yesterday when this came out, and it was absolutely insane. It blew my mind. I was cracking up. I had a reveal happen that I was not expecting. So if you watched yesterday's Crypto Corner, I was giving you guys some updates, some security alerts, yada, yada, yada. And I went to go look at my wallet because I saw some shit in there that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And as I get onto my wallet, I realized that the baby cub tigers that I've been talking about, the sister collection of the typical tigers, have officially revealed. So you thought that I was going to come to this show. You thought I was going to come to this show here right now, live in prime time. Should I tag the typical tigers? Should I just tag the typical tigers? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead right now. Check this out. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy because I love them and I appreciate them. And guess what? Check this out. I'm going to do 2 eyes. Hey, at typical tigers. Hey, at typical tigers. Let me do a little bit of this action. Hey, typical tigers NFT. Check this out. All right. So just did some wild shit. Check this out. All right. So we added them, right? We'll see what happens here. We'll see if anybody pops in or checks anything out. But wanted to flex those baby cub tigers, baby. So without further ado, please tune in live and also try and contain yourselves. Cuteness overload inbound. It's time for the baby cub tigers. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Do you see that typical? No, it's not typical. It's a baby cub tiger. It is the sister collection of the typical tigers. 7,800. That's right. That's double the 3,900, what the original collection was. And boy, oh boy, is this thing pristine. Now, no, this isn't the only one I got. You got more to take a look at here yet today. But what you will notice is that it's got some pretty doggone dope 3D glasses, dope little steak mouth. It does match my OG referee, black base, orange stripes. That was the first typical tiger I ever got. So was super juiced about getting this guy. Lots of cool stuff. Literally, these baby cub tigers are making I heard what was the transformational difference? A transformational change is what I heard last night. And I realized how impactful of a project this was when I heard that. And literally 50% of all proceeds of these baby cub tigers are going back to Save the Tigers. Help Save the Tigers, literally help fund it. Like, it is bananas what the typical tigers and what the baby cub tigers. So I like to use my platform, use my crypto corner to shout out people, to help people grow in the NFT space, to bring a taboo Web3 NFT space to the Web 2 spot. So shout out Teddy. Yes, hey, I'm fully doxxed. Here I am. What's up? Peace and love. Shout out Teddy, Tommy, everybody on the team over there. Seal, a king, a left king, left queen, everybody in between. Goodness gracious, all Friday I got shit falling all over the place. But what I am mainly trying to tell you guys is that I appreciate you all. And bingo bango. There's a baby cub tiger number 1. So let me see if I can go over. I think I can. Oh, cuteness overload. We got a little sombrero. We got a little Espanol cubby, if you will. You know what I'm saying? He's showing up for Cinco de Mayo, singing some songs, hanging out, having a good time, doing a little drinking. And then we got the OG, the gold. I didn't know they had gold base. They got a gold base. They got a gold base with brown stripes on this thing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't understand it. I had no idea they even had a gold base. I lost my mind. And do you see that pacifier in that mouth? Do you see the cuteness overload on your screen right now? Well, I do. So, hey, shout out to the typical Tigers. Shout out to the Baby Cub Tigers. You want to mention yourself when you can go at Baby Cub Tigers on Twitter. You can also follow at Typical Tigers. The Typical Tigers have been sold out for a while. You can go to that OpenSea, check that out, like I always talk about. But Baby Cub Tigers are still minting. I think they're a little bit over halfway or a little under, somewhere right in that ballpark. But amazing project, amazing team, and obviously amazing art. Are you kidding me? Speaking of, wanted to shout out to scooped this guy up. I told you guys about this one the other day. My bear hat. Shout out my bear gang. Also wanted to shout out my boy live in prime time. Tacos. We did a little trade here this morning. My man, I had a taco brew, if you will, and he decided he was going to trade with me for this football helmet. Can you believe it, guys? Black and check this out. Hold on, let me come back over here. Oh my, it matches black and gold. It matches the TTL logo. So you know what we're rocking during football season. And it's my favorite color, blue and red. Like, bruh, are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't pass up on the opportunity. I gave away my taco brew, but I absolutely was overjoyed to be able to do this transaction with you, my man. Appreciate you, and appreciate you allowing me to send you mine and you send me yours. So all love, my brother. I wanted to shout you out here on the show. And then, hey, there's your typical, or your baby cub tigers one more time. Goodness gracious, all Friday. Look at those guys. Look at that guy. I mean, that is just cuteness overload. All right, my friends, there you go. There you have it. Last but certainly not least, before I take them off the screen, we got a space tonight. Ether Brews, you see it on my profile, all that shit. Ether Brews and the Crooks. You want to find out about some cool stuff? Come check us out. We'll be hanging out. We'll be catching some vibes, building community, doing the things we usually do. So there you go. There you have it. And hey, it's a hell of a time to get in the game. It's a hell of a time to stop talking about it and start being about it. Because the earlier you are, the better off you're going to be. So maybe start getting involved in the NFT space. And maybe you got people all around you that are willing to help you assimilate, if you will. Yeah, assimilate right into the NFT space. So there you go. There you have it, my friends. My Crypto Corner, officially brought to you by Ether Brews. You see it up there. etherbrews.com, ETHRBREWS. Mint is live right now. 0.05 ETH plus gas. Your first fully 3D generative, fully interactive NFT project that doubles as your all-access pass to breweries around the globe. Okie doke, artichokes. You know the drill. We all need a little extra inspiration, a little extra motivation, get us through the day. So final segment of the day, something I'll never change, something I'll never stop doing. My motivation minutes. That's right, my friends. We're going to stick on the same track of success this week. We talked about it Monday, talked about it Tuesday. We're going to talk about it today. We'll talk about Thursday and Friday as well. So yesterday was all about being kind. I can't remember what Monday was. Maybe go back, check that out. I have ideas and I write them down, but we'll stick on that success. And I guess I'll tee it up again as I have been. If you want to find success in your life, ... Let's keep filling in those ... If you want to find success in your life, my friends, then it's time you become a reader. That's right. You want to find success in your life. It is time that you become a reader. That's right. Open up a book, pull it off the shelf, get that dust off of that son of a gun and start flipping through the old paperback. It is one of the most beneficial things that you can do for your life, not only spiritually, but mentally, physically, everything in between. It is a benefit to your life. I heard somewhere, and this is what got me down the track. I heard this a couple of weeks ago. I've stumbled upon this guy, and I got to find out who his name is because it's back in the 60s and 70s. Like, it's old grainy video. It's been a long time ago. But it was literally something. It's so funny how I just put two and two together. I was like, damn, didn't he say something? Holy shit, here it is. So he goes, do you realize that there's books out there that can help you become a leader, help you make more money, develop your communication skills, become more decisive, become stronger as a human being, and maybe be more impactful in your day-to-day life as a human being? Do you know there's books out there that are like that? Do you know that those books are easily and readily available and usually pretty doggone cheap, and they could change your whole doggone life? Do you know there are books out there that actually contain that? But I guarantee you, if I looked at a single one of you and said, do you like to read? You would say, hell no, I don't read. I ain't reading. What in hell no. Do I read? No, I ain't got no time to read. Ain't nobody got no time to read. Well, I say bullshit. I say the fourth richest man or the third richest man, I don't even know, Warren Buffett, reads 4 hours a day on top of everything else that he does. I am not saying I'm successful by any means. I hope I can be an example for a lot of you guys, but I'm not a billionaire, millionaire, gajillionaire by any means. But I read an hour every single day, and I should be reading more. I should be taking more time to read. I get up earlier than I need to so I can have the opportunity to read. It's discipline. It takes that. And it's not reading some fiction fairy tale fucking Percy Dragon in the Percy Jackson in the Olympians. What are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Especially if you're in your 20s or 30s. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's time to level up the game. We don't need to still be reading Harry Potter in our 30s. I get it. Hey, I get it. I'm a fan of HP. I like watching the movies. Take a weekend, do your thing. Maybe start reading some other shit. We don't need to be curled up underneath a blanket reading about the Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't know that that's expanding the mind too much. I don't know. Call me fucking crazy. Do you also know that one book, let's say it's 10 chapters, 10 chapters, you spend 1 hour a day for 10 days reading one chapter and maybe 5 minutes after doing a brief reflection and journaling. Do you know that that simple 10 hours over the next 10 days, fuck, you don't even have to do it in a week. There ain't no time crunch. 1 hour a day. You're telling me you don't have 10 hours over the course of the next 10 days. Those 10 hours could save you 5 years of trouble, could save you 10 years of turmoil. Do you understand that by spending a little bit of discipline now, a little bit of shitty time now, can lead to worlds and leaps and bounds of success later? Do you understand that chasing after all this temporary pleasure now is bullshit and it's doing nothing to further you as a human being in the future? If you feel in the same monotonous rut, the same rat race rotation every single day, maybe it's time to do something different. Maybe just by reading and realizing how easy it is to be disciplined and stay disciplined, you realize that you can start taking your other areas of your life in that direction as well. So I know it's not a popular opinion, but the most successful people out there, the most successful human beings of us, because they are of us as well. They are human beings too. They are not men in high castles. They put their legs in their pants just like we do every morning. I assure you, my friends, I promise you that to be a fact. But what I also promise you is that point blank period, you got to start reading a little bit if you want to start making some things clip in your life. And whether that be researching or whether that be finding a book about being a better communicator or literally looking yourself in the mirror, where's my downfall? Where am I struggling? And finding a book on how to improve that. Because I promise you, these people wouldn't have been allowed to publish books and do stuff and be on New York Times best-selling author if this book wasn't able to do the things it says it does. I don't know. Call me crazy. I love to read. I didn't used to love to read. It was a pain in the ass. And when I saw the benefits for my life, it's crazy. But what really just struck a chord with me there is, even if it's 5 chapters, you spend the next 5 days, 1 hour a day, and you just shaved 5 years of trouble, obstacles, roadblocks, nonsense out of your way because somebody took the time to write down their struggles before and then tell you all about it. So, you want to find success in this life, maybe start doing a little reading. But officially, that does it for Motivation Minutes of the day. All right, my friends. There you go. There you have it. That looks like episode number 260 of the Talking the Line podcast, if I do say so myself. Quick announcement for you guys. Wise Words Season 3, episode number 5 does drop in 50 short minutes from now, right here on the YouTube channel. It'll be all available and then immediately available on all major podcast directories right after that. So stick around. Maybe don't stick around. Maybe hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Go eat a little bit of lunch. Relieve yourselves. I know we've been here about a good hour and 11 minutes. 11:11. Hey, make a wish. Everybody make a wish. I know it's not nighttime, but it's 11:11 right now. I can't believe we always do that. Good stuff's happening here. Good karma on this show. But that all being said, make sure you check that out. We have an absolute legend. If you're tuning in right now, the legendary Ronald Cabang, Capper, joining me on the show. He actually dropped some news that I haven't seen him drop anywhere else. News that people reached out to me in the DMs and wanted me to spill the beans, and I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to my boy. But my boy, Capper, Ronald Cabang, he came out and absolutely laid some heat. So you guys got to check that out. It's a lot of sports betting, but it's also a lot of PLP, that peace, love, and positivity. We talked a lot about that today. So, hey, there's everything all in between. Make sure you stick around for that, or don't stick around, get yourself together, and then come back for it. But last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, I jumped the gun 4 and 1 for myself. You're humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host Cappin Colt Soroka. I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out, get some picks, get some insights, dive into some rabbit holes, get a little laugh, little motivation, learn a little bit about the crypto, talk about my cubbies, have some rants and reactions. Most importantly, get a little bit of a mental vacation from this crazy life we all live in. I hope I'm able to do that for you guys, because you guys are able to do that for me. Thank you for allowing me to show up and share my insights and my knowledge with you guys. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your retweets, your subscriptions. Everything you guys do allows me to get up every single day and keep chasing passions and goals and knocking down barriers. Those obstacles turn into opportunities real easy because of you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of you from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you have a spectacular rest of your Wednesday, unless you have any other plans. And as per usual, my friends, make sure you go back and get all of today's best bets hammered in so you can say right alongside with me at the end of every single damn piece of content I do. Let's cash some tickets.